All right, we are live.
I forgot to tell you, Ryan, happy Pride Month.
You're welcome.
What? You're welcome. That's
Never
not
let the enemy know
response.
what you're thinking.
Yeah, I don't think I ever will. Because you have CTE.
I have CTE.
Yeah, from being dropped too many times. Yeah, nice little hand symbol there.
Actually, we call this the Wu-Tang symbol.
You're so white.
Come. All right. How's that? Ready when you fellas are.
You can go your own way.
Shut the fuck up, Noah.
I'm not ready.
All right, not ready. Tell me when you
I mean,
are.
I am ready. But, like, I'm not ready.
Oh? Is this better?
Cool gets it.
I'm gonna go blurred today.
Yeah, I was about to say, your entire fucking blurb, it's so stupid.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the 388s Talking Podcast. Today, we are bringing you a brand new music review. We have a special little album, a very known. I'm gonna turn down Cole here a bit because you are echoing hard. We have a special little album here to talk to you guys about and review with you. It's called Rumors by Fleetwood Mac. Now, the title is actually not clickbait. This is the first time I have ever heard this album fully. I have heard one song on this album entirely. So, it's the first time listening for me. These two, on the other hand, have heard it. I'm assuming more than once, but they have heard this album. It is a very popular album, but I will let them explain this to you as best as they can. Noah, you first.
So they're banned, right?
They were.
Two of them were dating. Lindsey Buckingham and Stevie Nicks, who are the creative people behind the band.
Yeah.
They were having relationship issues. That is where almost every song idea comes from on this album.
That's it?
It took a crumbling relationship to make their best album.
Or you call this their best?
Yeah. Definitely.
All right, Cole, anything to add?
Came out in 1977. It's like their 11th album.
Okay.
Which is a lot to not, because this is like, I mean, the one before this was pretty big, but this one was huge, and it was like,
I mean, it's one of
the one before
the
this
biggest albums of all time.
Yeah, the one before this and this one were. It's surprising how long it took for them to get to a point where they were that big. But yeah, it's kind of
and the members of the band Fleetwood Mac. How many members is there? I know very little about this band.
What is there? 4 of them?
Four?
More.
More? 5?
More. Let's see.
It's like 6 or 7.
I think there's 5 people in the band.
So the two members you were talking about, Noah, obviously Stevie Nicks is on the album cover. Is the other guy, Tommy, whatever his name is, also on the album cover?
There's no Tommy.
Oh, who's the other
There's
guy?
Lindsey Buckingham.
Lindsey Buckingham. Is that the other guy on the cover?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Probably.
All right. Just real quick question
I don't-
before
I think
we
it's
begin.
it's make
This album
Fleetwood
is
Mac.
Yeah, you're right.
constantly at the top of almost always in the top 10 of every rock slash pop rock album list. You guys have always trashed this when it's up there. Is there a particular reason why? Without giving it away for me. Cole's trying to think of how not to give this away.
It's kind of like I feel like it's more a pick of iconicness rather than
Actually
really
good.
being one of the 10 greatest albums of all time or something like that.
Right. So it's
But
mainly a rock album?
It's pretty split. It's probably more pop album than a rock album. It just feels like they picked this album because critics and fans like it. Kind of like in the same way that Thriller gets thrown onto top 10 lists and stuff.
All right. Well, turn Cole back up just a bit, a little quiet. Without further ado, again, I have never heard this album. I've heard what's the song I've heard on this? What's the song everyone's heard on this?
Dreams.
Dreams. I've heard
There's
Dreams.
no way you have not heard Go Your Own Way.
Oh, yeah, I've heard Go Your Own Way is the song I've heard on this album. So, without further ado, ladies, gentlemen, here we have Fleetwood Mac.
Without
Rumors.
further ado, I think you ended the jam.
Did I?
Mm-hmm.
Ow. Do anything. There. Oh, that's possible.
Strap on that jammy pack, boys. We are gonna hop into secondhand news, the opening track on Rumors.
Goodness, Noah. All right, Noah or Cole, you gonna join or
Yeah,
I'm in
sure.
it.
no, you're not?
Yes, I am.
Just show him in there
Doesn't show Noah.
because you're not in there.
I can't join it more than I am.
And
He's in.
leave.
Yeah, he's in.
He is. All right. Well, make sure to tell me if the song's playing. All right. Cool.
Very well mixed.
Can't even tell if that's sarcasm. Oh, that's all vocal. Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
Where did I put my?
It's a little cheesy, but not bad so far. So this entire album is about these two relationships.
A little bit. The biggest songs are
That's a cool solo. Oh, squeaky. All right, all right, all right. That's secondhand news. Secondhand news. Obviously, you two have already formed opinions about each song on this album, so let me we'll let me start out, and then you two can speed
Go
run
right
yours real
ahead.
quick. I like that. That was a nice little bop. A good, interesting starter to an album. Not sure how I felt about his little vocalizations there. Had some good effects, but overall, I would say that probably didn't need to be included. The squeaky the guitar solo at the end, it was almost too squeaky, but it stayed just inside of that. And yeah, I like the guitar solo at the end for sure. Nice little, almost felt like a country folk beat, like do 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 do. I like that. It was a nice groovy beat to it. Yeah, I'll give this a good opening track, 7.5. Cool. Oh, you have a look on your face that
That was a pile of corny bullshit and garbage.
Well, yeah.
Fuck that song. I fucking hate that song so much.
Pow, pow, pow,
That
pow,
song
pow.
sucks ass. There's the corniest pile of bullshit. Oh my lord, I hate that song. And I hate that godforsaken chorus of that idiot who is like the third best singer in the band. Why are you singing? You don't even touch Stevie Nicks vocally. Shut up.
All right, you know what? I'll agree with you on that. You could definitely tell she sings better than him. No doubt. So I'll give you that.
He doesn't even sing on this song.
But tell us how you really feel.
I fucking hate that chorus so much. I hate that chorus so fucking much.
All right. We
It's
can't
mixed very well.
go
The
this
mixing-
deep on every song. So just give us your
3 out of
rating.
10.
3 out of 10.
It's lucky to get 3.
Brutality. All right,
It's
Noah.
lucky to get a 3.
Yeah, I'm leaning closer to Cole. I really don't like some of the things done on the song. I don't like some of these vocalizations. I don't like that. Pow, pow, pow,
Yeah.
pow.
I thought that was a bit much.
That makes me so
It was
mad.
definitely a bit much. I mentioned that. It was a
Yeah,
little corny song, but it's a nice opener. It's groovy beat.
I don't hate him vocally.
I do think Stevie should have led.
Don't like a lot of choices made here.
Free song.
All right, Noah, what do you give it?
Guitar. First off, last
Oh.
guitar was mixed like ass. They could have done a better job
That
of that
guitar
one.
tone is terrible.
Okay.
Oh, it was just so back in the mix. I'm feeling a 4.
It wasn't even
Poor.
mixed that badly. The tone is just so
That
fucking
one,
sweet.
you guys are brutals. That one, my lord. All right. Next up, probably the biggest song on this album, right? Yes, no.
Mhm.
Dreams. Why? Never heard this song.
Yes, you have.
You so have.
I don't recognize this. Oh, I do recognize this.
The good.
She's good at singing. She's a great singer.
No, you should sing every song. There's no reason for anyone else in this band to literally ever open their mouth.
Is that probably the biggest reason you don't like this album?
I don't dislike this.
You think it's overrated, I should say.
I like how this song is mixed like, significantly better. I think that bass a lot better.
I can't tell with that instrument in the background that's going, but it's a cool little almost bongo sound.
All solo snare.
No, no,
That's
no.
not a snare.
Um,
They're just
A tom.
tapping. They're just tapping a cymbal.
ah.
Here I go again. I see the crystal vision. I keep my visions to myself.
Could be wrong.
It's only me who wants to wrap around your dreams and have you any dreams you like yourself. Dreams of loneliness like a heart
There's lyricism.
you bear in the stillness of remembering what you held and what you loved.
Such a simple verse beat, but it just fits so flawlessly with this type of singing. I call this folk pop almost. You know, based upon what Noah said about this album beforehand, a lot of subliminal disses here by Stevie.
Indeed.
She hitting a little hard right now. She would have excelled in the rap game. Alright, that is Dreams. Second song on here. Well, that was very enjoyable for my ears. Quite like the lyricism by Stevie here. She's a far more talented singer than the first guy was. She had a great rhythm to her. And the instrumental on this was mixed fantastically. Cole mentioned that, I think. Or was it Noah? He might have mentioned that. Yeah. Instrumental was mixed fantastically well. I thought the instrumental, the little bump up tempo wise it got on the hook was just really well done, especially for the type of singing, how she increases her tone a bit higher on that hook to give you a really lasting impact, but then sort of draws you in with it. Really like that. And I mean, based upon what Noah said about the song or album beforehand, lyrically, this is pretty genius here by Stevie. Got to give her credit on that. She's really hitting home. There's really nothing to complain about this song whatsoever. It's fun, it's catchy, it's got a nice tempo. Stevie sounds beautiful, and instrumentally, it's fantastic. So I'm gonna say it. I think that's a 10. Noah.
Yeah, it's a very purdy song. I like the tones a lot. I like the guitar tones a lot. Very purdy. Very cool effects upon it. There's not really a lot I'd change. I'm not feeling a 10.
Not feeling.
I'm feeling like a 9.
9. All right. Oh, with the 9, Cole.
Yeah, I'm also gonna give this a 9. Beautiful song. Stevie, I have no idea why you don't sing lead on every single song. In fact, get the backup singers out of here. I don't want them. I don't want them. Just layer her vocals
Kick him to
again.
the curb.
Just have her record it again and layer it, and I'll put them in a little bit in the background. Seriously, I don't want anyone else singing on this album. It's ridiculous that other people sing on this album. She's so good at singing, and these other morons come in here just to make every song a little bit worse.
Or just shooting daggers.
Love the mood of this song.
Very,
Such a vibe.
Very pacing. Perfection.
Just very floaty.
Just smooth is all I can think of when I hear this.
Yeah, great song. 9.
There we go. All right, on to the next. We have it. Never Going Back Again. Okay, very different vibe. Country vibe.
cannot stand that guitar song. That sounds so stupid.
It's the same guy from the first song.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Layered his own vocals on this. Okay. Okay. Thought there was gonna be more to that part. It's a very tangy guitar sound.
Yeah, it's a 12-string guitar.
Very twang and so much. You really hear every string. Not sure that's a good thing.
I like it.
Oh my god, this song is almost over. All right, it's never going back again. Okay. I usually don't like it when I hear such a twangy guitar. Not my style. Not something I really enjoy. However, it was short, so it wasn't like I was sitting here listening to it for 10 minutes or something. Very, very short. I've noticed every song is very short so far. He has a layered vocal on here that I don't really like his effect. His singing was better than Secondhand News, vocally. Instrumentally, it's really just a guitar, so I already mentioned that. And lyrically, I really don't know what he's talking about. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but I guess you could say that it wasn't terrible. It's like a 5 out of 10. I'll give this song a 5 out of 10. Cool. Too short.
Feel like a light 4 on this pointless, useless,
Very short.
boring song with a
Very short.
mid-ass singer, annoying guitar. I just some whatever lyrics.
I know what the lyrics are about. It's pretty obvious.
Please do tell.
It's just that they're boring lyrics. It's not that hard to figure them out. It's just they're whatever.
All right. You gave it a 4,
yeah.
Cole?
Nothing really that I like, honestly.
Noah.
I feel like the song could have been a lot better. I like the guitar part. I think it's very good. Very complex. I don't like how any of this is recorded. I don't like the reverb on the main vocals. I feel like it'd be a much better song if they just stripped it back and just had raw vocals in the guitar. I'm feeling a 5.5.
5.5. Wow, the highest rating so far. All right. Well, from that song. All right. Back at it. We have Don't Stop. All these songs are so short. Okay. That's a cool instrumental beat right there. Like that. Ooh.
Stop acting like you never heard this song before.
I haven't heard this song.
He's gonna recognize it. He will.
Billion.
Just like it to the hook.
Oh. I've heard this hook.
Stop.
I've heard this hook in movies. What show is this in? I don't remember. The hook is in the show. I didn't know about the rest of it, so. Ooh. Oh, don't end it now. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad at all. A little short. Okay. All right. Don't stop. I had heard that hook. Show. I don't remember which one though. Had not heard the rest of it. Okay. So this is probably the first time I've liked his voice vocally on the album so far. I still don't know why Stevie's not singing on some of these songs, but okay for so vocally I actually liked his voice. I thought it was pretty good. The instrumental is very nice. I very bounceable, very enjoyable. You can get along with it. It's catchy. Hook is of course it's fantastic. Very catchy. Enjoy it. And I would say it's mixed pretty well. Only thing I really have an issue with is I felt that guitar solo was a little short. I felt that it should have been a little longer. This could have been like a 4-minute song instead of like 3:13. And if you added like 30 seconds to the solo, probably would have been fantastic. So I'll give it an 8.5. Noah.
Bass and drum groove gives the instrumental a very bouncy, fun feel.
Yeah.
I don't like the tones of some of the instruments here. I think the piano in the back sounded very parlory, you know? Like 40s.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, not big on that.
I like that though.
I wasn't crazy about it.
Okay.
It just felt a little campy. Total. Yeah. It's the whole
like it went on
concept of the song.
Long.
No, it just felt a little goofy. Corny.
Well, I'm getting from the vibe of this album, we're getting a corny album, so.
Yep, and I am not giving it any slack for that. I am feeling a 6.
Ouch. All right, Cole.
Not going up.
Oh man.
This is it's drained of all emotion. There is no emotion in this at all. This is so devoid of any human feeling.
It seems to be pretty happy
so
to me. Bouncy.
Overproduced and bland. Ugh. It's so everything is just so washed out. Everything is so clean.
I completely disagree. I get a very fun, happy tone, a very very enjoying and engaging and bouncy.
It's too clean. It's
I,
way
I
too
don't
clean.
think it's clean at all. I disagree.
It's certainly not raw.
Well, I wouldn't call anything on this album raw so far, but I don't necessarily think it's too clean. It does feels like it's a little. I mean, it's 1977. Nothing is clean in there. Okay, you're not producing.
I can think of a
Clean.
specific album that came out that's very clean.
Fleetwood Mac.
Asia Steely Dan. And it's beautifully clean.
All right, Cole. Continue. What's your rating?
I'm feeling a 5.
Wow, that is
This is
really bad rating. That's
Corny
just
and way
that is a L rating right there. That is
Give me
that
some actual
is
emotion
horrible.
in this fucking song.
all right. Go your own way. Now,
Also,
this I have heard.
Stupid singer. Shut the guy did not sing well on the song.
What?
I didn't like the vocals.
Oh. Is this a combination of them two?
No.
I think it is.
I mean, the backing vocals, yeah.
So what does
And
she do
what's-
if she's not singing?
I don't know. This is another Lindsey Buckingham diss track against Stevie Nicks.
Ah. Kind of waiting for when Stevie sings. So if this was an intentionally wrote diss in a way, why would Stevie agree to be on this album?
I don't know, man.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe she didn't know.
Oh, they knew.
This solo
You know,
is good.
Fleetwood Mac is
Maybe.
very big. They didn't want
Maybe
to
she was
stop.
like, well, I like this song.
Okay. This solo leaves so much to be desired. If you even want to call it a solo. You know what I know this song from? First time I ever heard it? The movie Cars.
Cars.
First time I ever heard this song.
I know the first time I heard this.
You know,
The radio.
Ah. Now I hear it on the radio. That's a cool solo at that part. First one was bad. And then we fade out. All right, that is "Go Your Own Way." Sort of a hood classic in a way. Only song I truly believe I've heard entirely throughout the whole album.
Song on the car soundtrack.
I think you're thinking of Life is a Highway.
I don't. Maybe.
I don't see it.
I don't remember where I heard it. All right. This song is good. There's really no way else around it. This song is good. It's a very It's a very lovely song. I think this is his. I haven't heard the rest of the album, but so far this is his best singing performance. Um, he's helped a bit by some background vocals on the hook. But overall, I thought he sung pretty well. Lyrically, it's not a whole lot. He's just telling Stevie to go, essentially.
He's saying you can.
Or he's like, yeah, he's like,
If you
if you
want.
want, leave.
It's right there.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot here lyrically. I mean, he's just telling her to leave if she wants. I don't really understand the dynamic between these two anymore. I'm very confused why she would be on this. I'm very confused about what she's doing in the band. I am very confused about her role entirely in this album.
She's got no reason to leave.
Well, sure,
Fleetwood
but I don't
Mac
know what
is a
she's
money
actually,
machine.
I don't know what she's
Wildly
actually
successful.
doing though.
Yeah.
in
I mean,
this-
they're all writing songs.
Okay, but whatever. Instrumentally, it's extremely catchy. There's no doubt. It's a very nice hook. It's a very well written. Produced. This is produced just as well as Don't Stop, in my opinion, and maybe even as close to his Dreams as we've gotten so far. I'm gonna give this 9.5. Cool.
Yeah,
No, it
it's
looks
well
a
written.
little stunned.
It's pretty well performed. I guess he does all right on this one. I still really rather Stevie sing. I really don't like when a bunch of them do group vocals. It sounds really dumb to me. It
Okay.
almost sounds like, I don't know. It almost sounds like I don't know what it sounds like. It just sounds a little corny to me when they all sing together. I still think that this song and this album as a whole pretty much is just like too overproduced, and it just doesn't have the emotion in it that I want it to. This one does a much better job though. I mean, it's got a very good chorus. The chorus is extremely well written.
Yeah.
The melodies are good. I wish he wasn't singing, but I can't really do much about that. I give this a 7.5.
7.5. Cole's highest rating, I believe, so far. Nope, we
Gotta
gave Dreams a
copy
9.
everything I do, huh, buddy?
Oh, we got another one.
Dreams.
Yeah, except I'm gonna talk about
You know,
it
I gave
differently.
Dreams a 9.
I know, I just saw.
All right, you see, boys, it would not make sense for her to sing this song. It'd be very funny though, because it'd be her telling herself to fuck off.
Okay, but I don't understand what. Okay, and this could be after we're done. So actually, yeah, we'll just wait till after. Go ahead.
Too many layers, too many moving parts going on. There's like three different guitars.
No.
There's three different guitars. There's two separate forms of percussion. All the backing vocals, the main vocals. It's too much is going on.
No,
and I
this
feel
wouldn't
like
sound
that
as good
hurts.
without it. It
I
wouldn't.
think it hurts the album, and I think it would be a lot better if they stripped it back. That's like the main issue I have with this album. Yeah, it's a
It might
7.5.
hurt the
Still, it's
album
the second best so
as a
far.
whole, song by song, but for this particular song, I think it benefits it.
I don't know. This felt so weak.
Okay, well,
No part of it
we
hit
have
hard.
none of us have agreed so far except you two, so we haven't yet to have a three-way.
Oh man! Anytime
Intentional.
you want.
All right, next song, Songbird. Okay, this is gonna be deeper. I can tell. Stevie.
Not Stevie.
Not
Stevie.
Stevie.
Christy McAvee,
Who?
the other girl in the band.
I didn't know there was two. So Stevie gets one song, and this bitch gets one.
Stevie's on 3 more songs.
Oh. How long is this album?
score. And I love you, I love you, I love you like never before. And I wish you all the love in the world, but most of all, I wish it from myself. And the songbirds keep singing like they know the score. And I love you, I love you, I love you like never before.
You guys are duckling over there quite hard.
I was watching the video.
Nose over here. Something's tickling his pickle. Well, that was Songbird.
Oh,
All right. You know, I don't really know where to start with this song. It's very pretty, I guess. But
I guess.
I mean, the thought process behind the song is very pretty. It's clearly written to be a pretty song. Very beautiful, light piano melody going on in the instrumental here. But it felt like I was going to get into her vocal performance more as the song went on, and I just didn't. I really didn't. It didn't take me in. It never captured me. And in these types of songs, it's 90% vocal, right? So you have to like the vocal performance. You know, the piano's there. It's how the vocal rides. But you gotta get with that vocal performance. And she did not encapsulate me there. Lyrically, it's fine. I mean, it's a very cheesy song. I mean, it's a very cheap, corny album. It's gonna have a corny lyrics, but so far at least, I don't know if that's gonna change. But I just was never really invested in her vocally. I think Stevie would have done this way better, personally. Above all, I'll give it a 6.5. Noah.
oh man. You know that chick, Joni Mitchell?
I've heard of her, yeah.
Yeah, this song is like if you took everything interesting and all the talent of Joni Mitchell and you threw it away. This is what you get. That was really boring. That was the definition of a 5 right there.
All right, Cole.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about this one. It's just so whatever. I don't really like the sound of the piano, to be honest with you. It sounds a little like the piano that would play during church or something.
It does, but if it was the right vocalist, I think it would work.
Still, you get a better piano sound than that one. It was just a little dull.
Quite possibly. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, she's not a bad singer. She's just kind of a boring singer. And when you have a far better singer, I don't know why you don't use her. But whatever. Fleetwood. Yeah, I give this a 5.5.
5.5. So we were all encircling each other, but I felt a little bit more emotion from her than you guys did, I think. All right, next song we have The Chain. Oh, one of the longer ones at 4.5 minutes. Ooh, calm down, Fleetwood. Not too much. Ooh, I recognize this melody. Where do I recognize this melody?
This song.
Well, yes, but like, where else has this song been, melody-wise? Shut up, Cole. Is that Stevie?
It's like a lot of them.
I mean, it's obviously a few,
She's
but
in there. 3 of them.
One of them is making the sound shit. Not him. It's hitting. An interesting little adjustment they just made right there. But it went from that right there to very unique. It's just like saying damn everything. Who's the primary lyric writer for this band? What the fuck is that? Oh my god, there it is again. What is that?
Vocals.
Oh. That was weird. It's almost like Arabian music.
Oh my god.
What the fuck is
What?
this?
Give me that bass.
Oh, that is dope as fuck. What is happening right now? This is an entirely different song.
Godspeed, the Black Emperor, Fleetwood Mac.
Whoa!
You're fucking with that one note so well. That one note. fucking on that one note. There it goes. 2 notes though. What is this cracker doing?
How does he not know what's happening? We're playing a guitar solo and it's gonna get down. What is he doing?
Fucking awesome! Oh! Oh my god! They should have made that the whole song! Oh, that fucking hit! Oh! Wow! I was not expecting that shit. Okay. What the fuck is the name of the song? The Chain.
Chain.
Chain. All right, that's the Chain. Yeah, no, that was pretty good. And then at like 3 minutes or something, I don't know what the fucking time that was, it just turned into some fucking, I mean, Noah said it. It was almost Godspeed-esque in a way. They just
Oh, joking.
flip the
I
fucking
was
switch.
joking.
They had this amazing guitar build up and then just flip the switch and just bam, 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 just hit you,
Flip the
punched you in
switch.
the face with this incredible melody.
I
I'm
was
out of
just like,
breath because
listen
I
to
was jumping around. Oh man, that
I
was
told you I
awesome.
was joking when they made that
It was good.
comparison.
That was fun, and this could be just recency bias from just hearing it
Oh,
and
stop.
loving it, but that's a fucking 10. Everything thrown together on that. I even like the lyrics quite a lot. I enjoyed hearing all their voices together. I thought that was pretty good. I think Stevie was still, you could definitely single her out compared to everyone else, that's for sure. But wow, that was fun. That was chaotic at one point. I didn't know what was happening. I just let the fucking music move me, and it moved me. So, yes, Cole, I said that just to make you roll your eyes. All right, Noah. Actually, no,
Yeah.
Cole, because you did the last one
Okay.
first. Oh my god, that was fun.
I feel like a 1. I'm kidding.
Oh, I thought you were serious. I was like, "There's no way."
No, I'm feeling like a 9.
Okay, that's better. Wait,
The hell of a song. If I'm looking at this as more of an objective lens, it's probably the most well-written song on this album.
I would agree so far.
Probably the best. I mean, Dreams is probably my favorite song. That's probably the best song on this album. It should be about 30 seconds longer. I could still do without the guy singing.
But he wasn't bad.
Because Stevie helps. But he actually does get a little, he gives a little bit of effort on that one, unlike other songs on here. Yeah, I mean, it's a great song. It should be significantly longer than it is because they kind of just cut it off halfway through. I mean, not halfway through, but like the ending of that song, I don't know why it's so short. It should be a decent amount longer.
Okay.
Yeah, feeling a 9.
All right, Noah.
I'm feeling a lot of things Cole said, except for one thing. That build-up is weak. That guitar solo is fucking cheeks. I fucking hate that solo.
What?
He plays like fucking
That's
two
like the
notes for all of
only-
it.
It's like the only good guitar tone they get on this album.
It is the only good guitar tone, you're right. And it's a
That's
shame that he
that's a
didn't do
solid
much with it. Could have done a lot
I mean, it's
more.
not
Nah.
really set up for.
I gotta
think
disagree.
they
I
did
gotta
solid
push
job.
back a bit here, Noah.
Push
That
back.
guitar tone, yeah, I do. That's a guitar tone. Was so you said you didn't like it, right? Right?
I said I liked the tone. I said what he did with it was fucking
Okay.
disappointing.
Here's where I disagree because that guitar tone misled me. It made me think that the song was sort of rearing towards a close and fading away.
I said I liked the tone.
But no. This is what I'm saying. You said that you didn't you liked the tone, you didn't like how it was used. I completely disagree. I loved how it was used because it is
Yeah,
a
'cause you like simple
misleading.
stuff.
I liked I got surprised. I was shocked. I was like, "Ooh, what the hell is happening?" It just hit me. Like I thought, okay, song's gonna. I even went to look, and then boom, it flips, and everything changes, and it was fun because I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, but that solo. That doesn't say anything about the solo, though. You just said something about the
But it
quote unquote
does.
explosion.
But it does because the solo was right as the switch and the explosion starts happening.
Yes.
Explosion's dramatic.
It's not
Yeah,
an
that's why I
explosion,
did
but
that's why I did air
the
quotes.
switch.
It's a solid build-up with a solid solo. It's not a mind-blowing solo.
All right, Noah,
build-up,
what's your
but it's
rating?
Good.
8.5. Could have really been higher if the solo was better.
I think that song could totally be a 10 if they had gotten a little bit more ambitious with it.
Right.
All right, we're kind of close on that. You make loving fun. Ooh, I just saw 2 eye rolls. Actually, 4 eye rolls. It's a very basic instrumental so far. Kind of a cool little guitar tone. All right, who's this? I don't
Just a
recognize
big beat.
So
Oh my gosh, I just realized what this is.
this feeling follows me wherever
Yeah.
No, I knew it the song. I just had a different transition of the song.
but I've a feeling it's time to try.
Not the best lyric so far. Ooh. effect right there.
That was so
They
bad.
ran it through the chimes. That was cool. We got a little, guitar solo? No? Little interlude here? Or we getting a solo? What is happening? Is this a solo or an interlude?
Oh god, Lindsey Buckingham's such a weak guitar player.
Is he do guitar on all the songs?
And he plays a lead
The
guitar.
guitar player, and yeah, I guess so.
Boy. That was not the best solo. I like that. It's corny as fuck, but I like it.
I gotta push the see something.
I think that's the title of the song. Weak hook.
Another example of the problem with these songs is just being underrated.
That I can agree with.
Every song.
Okay.
I don't
That was
understand.
you
Just
make-
write an ending, man.
Those you make love and fun. So right off the bat, my first problem with this
I gotta
is
pee. Hold on.
okay.
I mean, you could go,
Yeah.
but-
Right off the bat, my first real problem with this song is that there's really not much else besides the chorus here and like a couple extra lines outside the chorus. There's not a whole lot else. And whoever's singing on this song is an okay singer, but not great. Lyrically, it's quite dull. Kind of becoming a common theme of this album, unfortunately, as the lyrics are not fantastic throughout. Instrumentally, there's really not a whole lot to talk about. It's very basic. The guitar by Lindsey Buckingham is decent at parts, and that solo was pathetic. That was a weak ass solo. There was nothing there, but decent at parts outside of the solo. And the hook was very the hook at the end was very bad. I did not enjoy that. I thought that was a very weak hook. It was a chorus that did not seem worth it. And I think something Cole said that is very pertinent and true is that this song and a lot of songs like this on his album, except The Chain and Rumors and
Rumors.
yeah, that's pretty much it. The rest of the songs on this
No,
album, or not
Rumors is not a
Dream, Dreams. Outside of those songs, songwriting wise, there's not a lot to this album so far. The songs really are just a couple. Like when you have your verse, you got maybe 3-4 lines if you're lucky, and then a little interlude of guitar, 10 seconds at max, and then another 4 lines, and then a little interlude and the hook. And that's it. Sometimes you don't even get 4 lines. Sometimes you get 2, and then they sing the part of the chorus, and then you go back. It's not a lot of talented songwriting on this so far. So I'm gonna give this. You know what? I think Songbird was better. I'm gonna give it a 6. Noah.
Yeah, I don't like her voice, and I also don't hate it. Her voice is very mid.
Yeah, it's pretty mediocre.
Oh, a lot of cliches in this song that I just do not like, especially this fucking chimes. That was so stupid. She said magic. We got their chimes in there, guys. Guitar playing was very weak. The tone was not very good. Man, the lyrics sucked. I don't like this song. I'm feeling another 4.
4 out of 10. Wow. Okay, you have been pretty brutal with this album so far. I'm not gonna lie.
Very, very fair.
All right, we can wait for Cole's rating, or we can continue on. He's heard this album entirely, and then get his rating when he gets back.
I want to hear what he has to say.
All right, we'll
I
wait.
think he's
Then.
gonna have a very fun time.
We will wait. In other news, for those who will be watching us, actually, they're not. I don't even know why I'm saying this. They're not going to see this part. I'm just going to cut it. Don't. Oh, he's back. Waiting on you, cuh. All right, Cole. Your rating, please, of You Make Loving Fun.
I suppose I'm feeling like a 6. I don't
Wow.
think whoever wrote the lyrics to this is a massively talented lyricist.
No.
It's a decently written song structurally and whatever. I not a big Christy McVie fan vocally, but she's not terrible. This gave me a lot of songs in the key of life Stevie Wonder vibes, but just like done much worse. Considering the keyboard that's on it. It honestly sounds like they listened to like one of the songs on that album and were like, we could do that. Yeah, it's not a particular. It's also like severely underwritten, especially at the end. I
Hey,
don't know
pretty
why
much
they don't write endings for these songs.
Said everything I said as well. But Noah, you're a little surprised. You thought he was going to go harder on this.
Yeah, I did.
All right. Okay.
Very, very kind of you.
All right. Next song we have I Don't Want to Know. Sounds like some Disney Channel music right here.
Yeah.
Nick is so upset.
So conflicted. Shut up. Great album. Shut up.
Better.
Is that a clapping?
Yeah.
We got some clapping. Cole loves a good clap. Fucking in a reel and the clapping is off rhythm. Is that intentional? Is this Stevie and Buckingham?
Yeah.
Oh. She hits a hard droll there. Okay. Guitar solo there. Not bad. Not a whole lot to it. Wow. Next song title is pretty wild. All right, that was I Don't Want to Know. Well, seems to have another Stevie versus Buckingham debate going on in this song, although it looked like they're getting along a bit better here. I don't know really if that's the case, but it felt that way. It was a reconciliation song of sorts, maybe. So one issue I have with this song is I don't know if it's Buckingham mixed with Stevie or Stevie herself, but the way they combine their voices on this song sounds weird. It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little off. I think if Stevie was the only one singing here, it'd be a lot better. But there's a little twanginess that's coming out of here that doesn't sound natural to either one of them, and I don't really like how that comes off on this song vocally. Lyrically, it's pretty good. I liked it. Thought it was well written. I thought it was well produced. I thought the instrumental was pretty good, pretty solid, catchy. Don't like the clapping, completely unnecessary. Get rid of that. Felt corny as hell. Overall, I think it is 7.5. Cool. We're laughing. It's not a good thing.
Starting to realize I dislike this song more every time I hear it.
Right?
And I'm kind of to a point where I kind of fucking hate this song.
Wow. Wow.
I think these lyrics are ass.
What?
These lyrics are so fucking corny. Oh my gosh.
Well, the whole album's
Yeah.
corny, but this one.
I don't care. It's not an excuse. I don't like anything about how their voices blend. He should just shut up and let her sing. But like melodically, I'm not really feeling this one. Lyrically, I'm not really feeling this one. I mean, I guess it's well mixed. I mean, every song on the album is well mixed, but I really just so much of the time I don't like the instrumental tones that are going on. God, I'm kind of feeling like a 3 on this song.
Oh
I'm
my
not gonna lie.
God.
I really did not like it.
All right, no, Jesus, that was brutal.
It's so jaunty and blech.
All right, Noah.
Yeah, this is my least favorite song on the album.
Wow.
Oh man, this goes in one ear and fucking rockets out the other, doesn't it?
Okay, I disagree.
Everything Cole said, except it makes me so fucking mad listening to it. There's something about the song that's so corny that pisses me off.
Something about the jauntiness of this shit.
Yeah, it gets me really riled up. Makes me want to really punch both of them. I don't care. She's a woman. She's pissing me off on this one.
I'm about to say Stevie doesn't sound great
Take it,
either.
it's
It's not like she's killing it.
I'm feeling it. Yeah, I felt a 3.
Wow. You guys are harsh as hell on this song. I mean, I didn't think Stevie sounded great either, but Jesus Christ, they didn't sound terrible.
I don't want to stand between you and Love, honey.
All right, next song we have Oh
Are
Daddy.
you embarrassed? Worst title by 5.
How many songs we got left here?
Oh, Daddy,
All right, 2 more. This one
you
and one
know
more.
you make me cry.
Cool, you're turning bright red over there.
That's just
Understand why.
that term is just aged like a
Oh,
milk.
Daddy,
Oh, Daddy.
if I can make you see,
Daddy.
if there's been a fool around,
Don't do that.
it's got to be me. Yes, it's got to be me. Oh, Daddy, you soothe me with your smile.
strategy she's got going here.
You know
This is definitely not Stevie.
best thing in my
It's
life. Oh, Daddy, if I could make you see, if there's been a fool around, it's got to be me. Yes, it's got to be me. Why are you right when I'm so wrong? I'm so weak, but you're so strong.
This is a really weird song.
Everything you do is just so right.
I.
And I can't walk away.
Oh
from
man, this is a
you
longer
if I
one.
try.
What is happening? I'm not happy.
Why are you right when I'm so wrong?
Oh my god.
I'm so weak, but you're so strong. Everything you do is just alright. And I can't walk away from you, baby, if I try. Oh, Daddy, you soothe me with your smile. You're letting me know you're the best thing in my life. Oh, Daddy, if I could make you see, if there's been a fool around, it's got to be me. Yes, it's got to be me. Yes, it's got to be me. Yes, it's got to be me.
Did he just like mute the chords and then just strum it really fast?
Okay. That was Oh Daddy.
She's just not that good a songwriter, man. She's not. Christy is not that good a songwriter.
I am not
They just meander.
I am really not happy. That song fucking sucked. I hated that.
That was not that
was
bad.
fucking terrible.
That was
I-
not.
I hated
not even the worst song on the album. It's on my top
I
three.
hated every single thing about. I hated her voice. I hated the lyrics. I hated the tempo. I hated the instrumental. I hated the idea. I hated the production. I hated how twangy the guitars sounded the whole fucking time.
Oh, no,
I
every
didn't like
music
the
turned me down.
solo. I didn't like any part of the ending. I didn't like the fucking what.
Keep going.
I probably the worst thing above all was her insistence to try to just sound as creepy as possible the
I
entire
don't think
song.
she was trying.
Well, then that's honestly that's sad because she nailed it. It's a 1. I hate it. I hate it. Hate everything about it. Noah.
This song's not that bad. Out of all the mid-tier songs on this album, I feel like this is the one that had the potential to be the best.
Nope, I don't even think there's no good singing that can revive this. This shit sucked.
Her singing was whatever. It's fine. The lyrics were a little rough. Didn't age too well, but that's not her fault. The guitar was fine. Keyboards in it were solid. I mean, it's just pretty okay. I feel a 5.5.
Um, She's just not that compelling of a songwriter or lyricist. Like this just feels like it meanders a lot. I just cannot bring myself to care about anything that's happening in this song. I gave this a 4. I mean, it's just so I don't know. It feels overly dramatic without like the songwriting or lyricism to back it up.
That made me cringe on the inside.
Oh, daddy.
All right, the final song on Rumors, we have Gold Dust Woman. 4:55, the longest song on the album. Bring it back, Fleetwood. What do you got to end it?
Get that cowbell, baby.
Oh, we got Stevie again. He sounds weird. What in the Arabian fuck is happening right now?
Ah, stop saying that.
On.
Sounds like Sergeant Pepper. What? It does.
Which song, Sgt. Pepper?
It does.
I think it's one of the George Harrison songs, if I remember, but that's not exclusive to Sgt. Pepper.
About songs that were influenced by India.
She make you cry, make you break down, shatter your illusions of love. Is it over now? Do you know how? Pick up the pieces and go home. But did she make you cry, make you break down, shatter your illusions of love? And now tell me, is it over now? Do you know how to pick up the pieces and go home?
Me too.
All right. That is Gold Dust Woman. All right, I'll just say that was thoroughly enjoyable. I like that a lot. I love Stevie Nicks on this song. She just knows how to write fucking music. That bitch can write music. That's all I'm gonna say. She nailed this shit so hard. Sounds fantastic lyrically, top tier. Instrumental was fire. Love the Arabian Indian type of feel it brought in. I might keep saying it just to piss you off.
It's fucking so stupid.
Dirty.
Love the feel of the song, love the sound of it, love how she's singing, even like how he comes in of like very certain parts of the hook just to add in a little bit of emphasis to it. Song is fantastic. It's a 9.5. Noah.
You can really fuck with a whole lot of nothing going on, can't you?
That's
This
not
is
a whole
Fleetwood
lot,
Mac.
that's a whole lot of something.
This was Fleetwood Mac's attempt at a psychedelic song. They should never try again.
It.
This is so boring.
I don't think this
song's
is a
so
psychedelic
boring.
song. It didn't feel psychedelic at all to me.
What was the second half of that song? That was definitely them trying to be psychedelic, spacey. Didn't work very well.
Nailed
This
it.
song's in one ear, right out the other.
Fucking nailed it.
I'm feeling a 5.5.
Wow, that's a fucking dog shit rating. Cole.
Why do they refuse to be ambitious? I don't understand. They're
Right.
like
This
so
was ambitious
close,
to me.
and then they just stop.
I thought this
I
was
don't
fairly
understand why.
ambitious.
I mean, it's a decent song, but there's just so much more there that they don't do anything with, and it irritates me. And if I'm being honest, it's probably my least favorite Stevie Nicks vocal performance on this album.
Oh no, no. No. I don't want to know it's her worst performance.
I don't know. Her voice kind of buried on that one. I don't love the guitar tones on that song, but I mean, it's a decently written song. I wish more happened on it. Considering it's like the longest song on the album. I mean, just like I feel like they may have had more ideas or more creativity to give on that song, and they just really didn't. It just kind of fizzled out. But it's not. I think it's still a decent song. I gave it a 7.
There you go, splitting the gap right there. Okay, now it is time for our top 3 songs and our final rating of this album. Obviously this is my first time full listen through of this album, so I will go first. All right, God damn it, fly. Number 3. Be hard to pick. I want recency bias to take effect here, but I'm gonna say I will put Go Your Own. I said this backwards. Go Your Own Way at 3. Write that backwards. Number 2 will be Dreams, and number 1 will be The Chain. And my final rating of this album as a whole is a very unique album. Different than pretty much anything I've ever listened to, pop wise, especially a pop rock album. Sort of sounds like kind of reminded me of like a I don't know.
Uniqueness has never once occurred to me while listening to this album.
You know what? I honestly, I don't really think it actually reminded me of anything. I thought it was sort of its own whole style it had. Definitely a lot of different ways. I tried to catch. I mean, it's pop rock, sure, but I don't think I don't. It didn't remind me of anything else. It didn't remind me of any of other artists except the last song, which
Stevie
reminded me
Wonder,
of
the
Sgt.
Beatles.
Pepper. No, didn't remind me of that at all. Maybe the Beatles a tiny bit. Some songs, like some of them. I will give this album a. give this album? I'll give it an 8. 8 out of 10. Cole, your top 3 and your
Well-
final ranking.
My top 3 would have to go with 3, Go Your Own Way, 2, Dreams, and 1, The Chain.
We agree.
If we're speaking objectively here, if I was just going off my personal favorites, I'd have Dreams at 1 and The Chain at 2.
Okay.
Overall, it has some highlights and some real lowlights. It's such an up and down album. It's generally fine, but mostly unremarkable and not particularly memorable outside of a few spots. I'm feeling like a 6, maybe a 6.5.
Wow, that's very low. I also disagree with what you said. I think it is pretty memorable. I mean, I can
Talk to me in a week.
I can
memorable
think of.
songs on this
I'm looking at
album.
just some of these song names. I can think of everything except Secondhand News pretty much in my head.
Oh, secondhand news is always in my head.
Well, no, I can't get.
I can't even
God-forsaken
remember what that
song.
sounded like. Honestly, I just remember him saying Secondhand News. All right, Noah, your top 3 and your final rating.
So yeah, at number 3 we have Go Your Own Way.
Y'all agree on 3. Okay.
2 is The Chain.
Uh,
1 is Dreams.
we were so close to having a first threesome ever.
As Cole said, some good highlights. Lowlights are fucking brutal. And the middle section, which is a lot of this album as well, mid.
There's not a lot of low
This is
lights.
a tough album. This is a very boring album in my opinion, and it does not deserve to be in any top 10s or top 100s.
Wow.
It just doesn't do it. No, it's not deserving of it just for a couple songs. I had this written down before Cole said it. I'm feeling a 6 to a 6.5.
Wow.
I don't think this album is lyrically anywhere near as stellar as a lot of 17-year-olds like to think that it is.
Okay. All right. So now that I finally listened to this whole thing, I do think it is overrated by critics specifically who put this very high up. I do not. Out of all the rock albums I've heard what is pretty much the top 10 critic albums, and it's definitely not top 10. Specifically, if we're talking rock, if we're talking pop rock, probably top 10 pop rock could be. I could hear
God,
that
no.
argument.
Absolutely not.
But I will say,
You can like 5 Beatles albums
I
over this.
will say I agree with one thing Cole said is that the first half of this album should have way more Stevie and a lot less of
The whole thing
Buckingham.
should have more Stevie. She should be the only singer.
But she has her down performances too. Like I don't want to know.
I don't care.
And
Her worst is better than anyone else's best.
Over and above all, I understand why this is popular. It's fairly short, only 39 minutes, and each song has its moments of catchiness to it that are unique. And I will say this is a more unique album than I was led to believe it was. I thought this was just going to be boring, bland pop rock, and I disagree. I don't find it boring, bland, or it is pop rock, but I don't find it boring or bland whatsoever. Anyways,
It's
hope you
a
guys-
little bland. a
maybe
little
one or
bland.
2 songs, but for the majority of it,
Okay,
no.
there's like 4 songs that are boring as fuck.
I
or
disagree.
just annoying.
Entirely disagree.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4 songs that are below 5.
Completely disagree. All right.
Easily.
Thank you guys all for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy our review of the Fleetwood Mac album Rumors. If you did, please hit like and subscribe down below so you can see more of our future album reviews and feature videos. We also do sports and some other things as well. If you like to watch us live, hit the bell and get notified when we go live.